Greetings, YouTube! How y'all doing out there today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, drone wife, I've been thinking about you all day. Been sitting around trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. So I figured I would show off a few of my native arts, switching it up just a little bit. Mother droner, old droner? Yes, you know I've been thinking about y'all too. Thank you for all your kind words. You could tell I was down in the dumps about that nasty old bird that wouldn't fly. I really appreciate it. You lifted me up, and I can't tell how much it means to me. It really means a lot to me. Moving on, right here, what I've got is I've been working on a few things for my tools and stuff, and what I've got here is I've got these awl cases that I've been making, and I'm making them out of elk. Everything you see here is going to be an elk that me and my daddy killed probably 6 or 7 years ago. The elk is very tough, but very soft and very supple. Excuse me. And I've just found it lasts longer than just about anything. That stitch you see on there, that's called a baseball stitch. That stitch is you use 2 needles to make that stitch with. Kind of hard to get used to doing, but once you do it a few times, you can pretty much knock it out, no problem. This is for my awl. That's a leather awl. Used to poke holes, and there's that baseball stitch again. It probably looks kind of crooked on the camera by the way the camera's sitting, but it may be crooked, I don't know, kind of like me. And there's your awl. I don't know if you can see those marks made in there. These were given to me by a cobbler, a man who makes shoes, probably 10 years ago. Those marks come from him holding more than one tool in his hand, working, and one tool digging into another one. I just figure it's got his medicine in it, and that's why I love it so much. These awl cases I made using this pattern right here. It's just a pattern that I came up with. Nothing special, just sat there and thought about it and kind of broke it apart in my head, and that's what I came up with. You see these patterns here, these are for a pair of baby moccasins. They're a keepsake that I make for people that are having a child. The creator says that when he comes down to earth, if he finds a child that he wants to take home with him, if that child has a hole in the back left moccasin, he'll go ahead and leave them here on earth for a little while and let them finish their journey. So I always put a little hole in that left moccasin just to go along with that story. This is called the tang. It's what makes the bottom of the boot, the sides, and the part you walk on. You know, you walk on this part, these fold up and everything gets sewed together. This is called the tongue. And of course, I had to make me a thimble. The leather's kind of hard, and you go to poking a needle through it, and you'll hit your finger, and boy, you'll tear a wallop out of that finger. You'll knock a hole in it right quick. You don't want to do that. It kind of hurts and stays with you for 2 or 3 days. So, you know, I made that thimble to go on my finger to protect my finger. It's just that real heavy piece of leather right there at the end sewed on. A little bit of elastic there to keep it on my finger. Keep me from tearing my hands up too bad. I've got a pair of leather scissors here. These leather scissors, they cost about $100. I know that's a lot of money, but a pair lasts a man a lifetime. You got to have a good pair of scissors to cut leather. A regular pair of scissors just won't do it. That's what those are for. What I have here is it makes a sewing line. It makes a good straight sewing line. You see it's got that serrated wheel there. You just lay it down on your leather and run it across it. You can see where I've run across it several times and made a nice straight sewing line so I could at least try to get a straight seam. You see my channel lock sitting over there. Sometimes my needle gets stuck and I have to have a pair of channel locks to get that needle out of there. I wanted to start this video. I wanted to spotlight a couple of people that we have out there. Part of our YouTube family. Part of my YouTube family, anyway. Now, the RC Sailors, Nathan and Abby. When I first came on YouTube, I commented to them, and they always commented back. Very nice, very positive. Seemed to be very loyal, honest, and trustworthy. I don't know if you've ever seen their channel. I'm sure you have. But they've tried for about 5 years now to have a child. And because of a few medical problems, they just didn't have a child yet. Come find out, Miss Abby's in her 13th, 14th, 15th week, somewhere in there. Got a child on the way. So I had to do something. I had to make something. So I decided what I was going to do is make them a pair of baby moccasins. This is what I come up with. I sewed it up with some black cotton linen thread and some sinew, made from those templates you see sitting over there. These are not to be worn. I'm sure it'd be uncomfortable for the poor little child, and not only that, but that leather, the tanning in it, probably turned the child's feet orange. Be hard to get off, you know what I mean? So this is something I'm sure that you would just put in a box and, you know, have as a keepsake. I'll be sending these off this week to them. I've had them made a little while, but I've been praying on them and smudging them with the sage like I showed you in the couple of last videos I did. And I wanted them to have a good, strong, heavy prayer on them before I sent them off. There was 2 silver conchos there. I got those at Michael's, and I've had them for, Lord, probably 10 years, been stuck back in a corner over there. I forgot I had them. But I just tied those on there with some red leather just to give it a little color, a little shine. But they're just regular old baby moccasins. No soles on them. I just wanted to share this with you. Nathan and Abby, I hope you get my video. I hope you watch it. I know I ruined the surprise, but I just wanted you to know I'm thinking about you. I thank you so much for your honesty and how trustworthy you are. I'm behind you 100% just like you were for me. Old droner, mother droner, drone life, I'm thinking about y'all. I'm thinking about all my other subscribers. I want to tell you all thank you very much. I'm almost to 50 subscribers now. I'm well on my way. I know I'm slow, but I'm old, you know. I'll get there. I will get there. I'll get better at this thing. I've got an HD camera that I'm working on getting going, and I'll have a little bit better content for you. Like I said, I really appreciate everybody's help. Thank you so much. Bless you all. This is SilverTopFlyer signing off.